Doki doki oo woo. All my heart's for you, my wonderful fiance, Seamus. Hello, friends! Happy Friday. I had to think about what day of the week it was. Welcome in, everybody. Congratulations to Seamus for being allowed to be the official first. Carrie is the official second, and Nivex is the official third. Hello, hello. Congratulations to you guys. Seamus, thank you so much for 45 freaking months. That is amazing. That means I have been an affiliate for 45 months. Dova, hello! Welcome in. Hello, Batwoman. Hello, Hemi. I hope you guys are doing fantastic tonight. I am hoping that we stop dropping frames because I'm literally sitting here on our static starting soon screen again and just watching the frames fucking plummet. I have opened up the stats thing for OBS to make sure it's not my computer. It's not, the CPU usage has not gotten over 2.6%. So, like, computer's fine. There's no frames missed due to rendering lag. There's no skipped frames due to encoding lag. It's all the ISP. It's entirely Spectrum. So they need to get their shit together. Dova, you're streaking. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, so long as the frames stop dropping and we can get a stable connection, and maintain a stable connection, I'll be able to stream. If it looks like shit continues to go south, it might be a very short stream tonight. So we shall see. It feels that way sometimes, Seamus. Spectrum is physically incapable of getting their shit together. Right, Nivex? They really are, which is why I affectionately, in the most non-affectionate way, call them Rectum Internet. Because they are ass. The terrible part is, they are the best option in our area, and they are better than most internet services I have attempted to use. Batwoman, you're also streaking! Let's go! It's looking good on your end, Carrie? Excellent. Excellent. Right now, we're in the green. It's all well. We've lost 10.8%. And I've been live for a whopping 10 minutes. It's terrible. I have a friend in their northeastern Ohio market that also calls them that. Yeah, Nivex, yeah. Yup. They're not the best. They're not the worst. The problem is that they realize they are the best that is offered right now in our region. I keep hoping that Fios will come through, that we can get fiber, and then Spectrum is going to have a run for their money, literally, and maybe they'll get their shit together. You know, a girl can dream. I think I did my streak at the beginning. I'm currently on the slowest part of this project. Oh, let me go back and look because all of my events get jumbled. You did, Carrie! You're also streaking! Let's go! I saw you claim second and I missed your streak. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm having hot cocoa, by the way. Because I got chili and I wanted hot cocoa. I also got very deep into video editing today. I recorded the video for... I've already pulled it off of the stand, so I'll have to pick it up in my fingers. You have ice cream? Nice. You've been craving cocoa lately? It is the right time for cocoa, in my opinion. So, it's going to be hard to see, probably, because it's not going to want to focus. Come on, Obspot. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Obspot. Let me move my mic further away so that I can really, like... There you go. For this nail art that I was wearing earlier in the week. Yeah, I got the video done for it yesterday. And then I edited it today. And did all the voiceover and everything. So now it is up on my nail art YouTube. If you want to know how I did it. And this is something I said at one point that I was going to try to do nail art just on my own in my own time. So there's some stuff that is YouTube exclusive. I'm finally getting to that. Because you make me hot. Okay, Seamus. Okay. I also spent some time today planning Sunday's nail art. I've got a pretty good idea. So I've been much more active on my nail art Instagram, and I saw this really cool idea to do like a magnetic and do it into like a glassy effect, and then stamp over the top of it in a very similar color, so you only really see the stamp design when you activate the magnetic effect. Like, it was so cool, and I was like, I need that on my nails. So I was practicing a little bit and planning out colors earlier, and I will be continuing to do that after stream because it's a really cool effect, and I need it. I need it. So it's gonna be good. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. Just as I am excited to share Scooby-Doo with you. You called Spectrum to cancel when you got Google Fiber, and they threw every offer they had at me. I told them to get wrecked. You know what, Nivex? I don't blame you. And that's the crazy thing with Spectrum, right? When you go to switch internet from them, they suddenly can offer you the world on discounts. And then they just slowly crank the price back up. And you're like, whoa. I've never liked wearing makeup, but I love the art of cosplay and makeup. And yes, absolutely, Dova. Obviously, I don't really wear makeup, but the things people can do with makeup, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have wicked respect for it. But yeah, so Scooby-Doo came out and House Flipper 2, you guys. And I'm really excited for that. I think this is a collab that I didn't know I needed in my life because I loved Scooby-Doo growing up. And I adored the Shaggy memes that came out. What was it, like in the middle of the pandemic? Where like they tried to say Shaggy became obsolete or something, and then like Shaggy was all powerful, too powerful. I don't remember exactly, but I remember they made me laugh so much, and I loved them so much. Like 10 out of 10, absolute baller genius, and it was so good. I called them when Google was running fiber down my street, and I was a month out from my promotional rate expiring. They said there was nothing they could do, right? Nothing. Suddenly, when I'm canceling, they can throw the world at me. No, yeah, yep. And I have a friend, actually, who, like, they don't, or at least they didn't used to rely on internet quite as much, where they were okay if they had slow internet for just a little while, where they would purposefully leave Spectrum and go with a different internet provider for like a month, and then call Spectrum and be like, what will you offer me for me to come back? And like they did this over and over and over and over again just to keep the rate low. I was like, God, I don't have that kind of energy or patience. Do not have that kind of energy or patience. Not at all. But hey, they did, and it worked for them. So, like, more power to them. Yeah, they got wise to that. You have to be gone a year now before... Oh. Yeah, and I know they haven't done it recently because they were doing this before they became the legal guardians of their niece. And when they became the legal guardians of their niece... She obviously being in school and needing access to the internet a little bit more frequently for research things, and they needed access to the internet like more reliably for her medical stuff because she does have an eye condition that requires her to see a lot of specialists and whatnot. And it's genetic. It's not trauma induced or anything. It is a genetic condition that her mother has. They realized that they couldn't play those kind of fuck games anymore, so they haven't done it in, like, at least a decade. But, you know, I don't blame them. I also think, though, in the last decade, that we passed something, I don't know, just if it was just in New York State, or federally, where they have to be more transparent about what they're making you pay for, because if I remember right, Spectrum got in big trouble for arbitrary pricing, where they weren't they were just chucking a number out at people and everybody was paying different rates, and then people were starting to talk with each other. I know, shocker. And realizing that they were getting the same thing at vastly different rates and they were just random promotions. Everybody wants autopay. Nope. Yeah, Dova. Everybody wants autopay, and that's their big thing. They'll give you the discount if you go on autopay. It's the same thing with like my student loans and stuff. If I choose to go to autopay, I'll get like a 10% off. Same with car insurance. I'm sure if I had other loans, it would be there. And I'm just like, listen, I appreciate that you want to make sure you get paid on time, but my paycheck doesn't always hit the bank on the same time. Like, I need to have that flexibility of me going in and manually sending the payment to know that the money is there. Because I don't need the extra $5 or $6 charge or whatever it'll be if something gets overdrawn. Ars Technica did an article about that a few years ago. The difference would be massive. Yeah, exactly. It would be massive, and it was not okay. It wasn't fair. I have a feeling they need to be looked at again. Maybe they learn their lesson, but sometimes I feel like they behave for a little while and then they backslide and they're like, nobody's looking anymore. And it's like, yeah, no, somebody needs to look. Oh, there go the frames. Okay, bye. I don't know if you can see or hear me, but oh, buddy, are we in the red? Okay, we're back to the green. Consumer protection is out the window under the current administration. Maybe. I'm not going to get into the current administration. I don't want to go political. I've never understood why customers who have been with a provider get screwed so hard. Because the provider gets an ego and thinks that the customer won't leave, or the provider feels that they're big enough that if somebody doesn't like their product, they can go away because they have so many other customers, they'll be fine. It's one or the other. Like, I can't picture an in-between. So they're just like pushing boundaries to see what they can get away with. Rural Internet Initiative. All the little farm towns out west got fiber, but we still get boned with ancient coax. Yeah. Maybe eventually Seamus will get that too. I would love fiber to come this way. It could happen. It should happen. You like your provider, it's fine service, but every few months it just it inches up and inches up. Yeah, Dova. Exactly. Exactly. The costs just creep in. It's kind of like, I don't know if anybody else here subscribes to like Netflix or Hulu. But in order to increase profits, and this is the problem with when companies go public, okay? The shareholders always want more money, and so they have to find new ways to get more money. So to increase their revenue, now instead of subscribing to be ad-free, you have to subscribe at a higher rate to be ad-free. And the basic subscription, like, opens up more titles or something, but with ads. Everything has ads still. And I'm like, hold the fucking phone. It used to be $10 a month. And I could watch things ad-free. And now you're telling me at $10 a month, I have to watch the ads again? And at $20 a month, I can go ad-free? They're totally pricing themselves out of the market. And everyone and their brother has decided that they have to have their own streaming platform. So Hulu's been acquired by Disney Plus. So that's now like the Disney streaming platform. But HBO has their own. I'm pretty sure Starz has their own. Netflix is its own thing. Crunchyroll's out there. Like, everybody has to have their own streaming platform. And they're trying to get contracts to be exclusive to them, which obviously, like, good business practice. But us, the consumer, the entire reason we went away from cable TV is because we didn't want to spend $100 for a bunch of channels we didn't fucking watch. And now you're telling me that they're all split up and I'm going to have to pay even more than $100 to watch those same shows? The pirate hats are going back on. The pirate hats are absolutely going back on because people cannot afford that level of money for their entertainment. OG cable TV was the same way. Yeah. You watch Twitch or over-the-air TV, that's it. That makes sense, Nivex. That makes sense. It is lame, Dova. It is. He has stupid fast internet in Cortland. Lucky devil. Yeah, we haven't had the TV in well over a decade either, but we're also to the point where we've narrowed in. We watch anime and we rent movies on Prime, and that's it. If it's not in one of those two locations, we have an active Netflix and Hulu at the lowest tier possible until we want to watch them. Only because if you stop your subscription for 6 months, they wipe your profile and you lose all of your saved everything. And I do go on binges occasionally where the only show I want to watch is on Netflix or the only show I want to watch is on Hulu. And so while I'm binging, I'll up the subscription, but otherwise I either lower to the lowest or I pause it for as long as I can before I have to unpause for a month and then I repause it. And when it's paused, you don't have to pay because shit's expensive and I'm not always watching things like you, Nivex. I mainly watch Twitch. Like, I hang out with streamers and then I do other things creatively, and I'm trying my damnedest to get off of the computer a little bit more. If I scream in the background, blame these dumb ghosts. Seamus is trying to play Phasmo. It's very adorable. Every now and then I wish I had a physical TV and channels again because K-pop Demon Hunters and House of the Dragon. There's that, Dova. There's that. You also just live on Twitch and YouTube. God, YouTube is a godsend. YouTube is a godsend. I love YouTube. And I love Twitch. But when it comes to just... Oh, excuse me. I've got, like, the hiccup burps. When it comes to content that's evergreen, that I can go back and watch time and time again, that I can search for, that's just ready for consuming, YouTube is the GOAT. And I love going on there to watch, like, Tasting History, how to cook that, I keep up with Mathman stuff on Content Delta because that's very relevant to me. I watch some nail art stuff. I'll watch Let's Plays. I love Game Grumps, specifically the Grumps where they do the 10-minute power hour. Like, a wide variety, right? And I get all of that, and it's what I want, how I want it. It's still on Netflix, so it's still streaming? Yeah. I will eventually watch K-pop Demon Hunter. I haven't watched it yet. We use YouTube TV with occasional subs to things for binging. So for a month at a time. Absolutely, Carrie. A month at a time. I may or may not have bought the soundtrack on CD and been listening to it on... Oh my god, do they still sell CDs? Are CDs still a thing? I thought they had been phased out. That's wild. But then again, vinyls have come back into popularity. Like, I've mostly seen the whole movie through clips. Oh, yeah, I do want to watch the whole thing. CDs are still a thing. Okay. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I've only heard good things about K-pop Demon Hunter, so I will eventually watch it. I'm just terrible about watching movies. Like, I'm so slow to watch movies. Soda popping golden. They'll sell you CD, vinyl, or MP3. Ooh, nice. I love that. I love that. I remember when going out to get, like, the latest CD was the biggest thing you could do. I still have all my original CDs, too, at my dad's house in like, my old bedroom in storage. I don't know if I have a CD player anymore, though. Like, I have half the equation. And I know we still have my mom's old vinyls, and I'm pretty sure we have her record player. I'm pretty sure. Somewhere my dad might have his old 8-track tapes, too. That's going way back. Way back. I never actually messed around with 8-track tapes, but I've seen them. Seamus is old enough to have messed around with 8-tracks. Not that I'm calling you out, Seamus, but like, I'm calling you out. And since he's probably busy dealing with a ghost, he can't even come in here and defend the fact that I'm calling him old. I have all my CDs too. I rip them down to FLAC for ease of access. I do not know what FLAC is, but I'm assuming it is some form of like computer language. I've had more than a couple of cars with 8-track players. There's Seamus! I've seen 8-tracks. I remember watching, oh my god, VHS. I've never watched beta or Laserdisc, but VHS, I still got those. And I have a whole bunch of VHS tapes that are shit I recorded off the TV, including the silent version of Phantom of the Opera and a couple of anime movies and whatnot. Because I was like, why pay for it if I can just save it off of the TV with a VHS tape? Do you remember recording music off of the radio with a little cassette tape? Do you remember that? Free lossless audio courtesy. Okay. Because I absolutely did that. I was just early enough in my birth to have access to cassette tapes and recording off of the radio. Those were the days. And using those in my car. My very first car was a 94. And it didn't have a CD player. It only had a cassette deck. So I got one of the cassette to CD adapters where you put the cassette tape in and it like was hooked to a CD player that you put your CD into play and it played through the cassette tape deck. Wild times. Waiting by the radio with fingers ready to hit record when the song came on. Exactly, Nova. Exactly. Your first car was a 71. Yeah, I bet it was, Seamus. The cassette adapter with Discman was your very first as well, Nivex, right? Right? And now, if you ask the current generation that's like growing up about cassette tapes, they don't even know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure that shit is in museums now, and I'm like, I'm not that old. But technology has advanced so fast. I love the meme that goes around sometimes too, where it's got the cassette tape and it's got a pencil, and it says, if you understand how these two images are connected, you're old. Like, yeah, that's me. That's me. Walkman was like, whoa, yeah, I do. And I remember when the first portable CD players came out with the big old headsets, and they had anti-skip technology that did not work. It was just a marketing scheme. Like, those CDs still skipped every time you hit a bump in the road. But man, it was nice to listen to your own music on the bus if your parents had got you one of those. Right? Right? The anti-skip technology was not there. It was not there. It was so good, though. It was so good. I miss those days. It was such a simpler time. It was such a simpler time. Remember the books full of yes, the CD sleeve books. Yes, now you can carry that whole collection on a single USB stick. You can. You can. I probably still have my CD sleeve from my first car somewhere at my dad's house. I probably still have it. And I was very careful. So I was paranoid that like somebody was going to break into my car and steal my stuff, or I was gonna like get in an accident or something or lose something, and I didn't want to lose my original CDs because they were expensive, right? It was like 20 bucks a CD. So I took all of my CDs and I ripped them onto my computer. So I took them off of the disc for anybody who might not understand what ripping is. And then I burned them onto a blank, and I only put the burned CDs in my car. So if anything happened, I didn't lose my original. You got rid of your CD sleeve books about a year ago. Yeah, they stuck around for a while. You still have a small one of those, Nova? Nice. I have a small number of CDs, but nothing to play them on, but I won't get rid of them. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't know either if I have anything to play them on. Somewhere my original, like, disc CD Walkman might still exist, actually. I might still have that. And that might be the only way I could listen to CDs, because I'm sure it still works. I just have to put fresh batteries in the damn thing. I'm sure it would still work. I'm sure it would. Oh my lord. CDs were the thing. They were so good. And it was fun too going into like FYE, which doesn't even really exist anymore, or a similar store. And you had like the preview section where you could preview what was on a CD before you bought it. Those were good times too. I went to Target to buy a CD player and they looked at me like I was an alien. Oh no, nobody remembers. But if you wanted a record player, they probably have that because that's what's cool right now. Vinyl is cool. You can buy vinyl records at Target, but a CD player? Mm-mm. I had an alarm clock radio with a CD player and it could wake up to whatever track I wanted. Sadly, the player died. No! Oh, those were cool too. Those were cool too. Actually, a lot of my original massage music for my office was on CD and I had to burn it to the computer, rip it to the computer because I didn't have a CD player for my office. I just had a Bluetooth speaker. And then I realized that I could have a much better selection if I just used Pandora. Like that was a thing. That was a decision. I think my old CD player is in one of the Ottomans. Oh, so you still have yours, Carrie. There you go. I might have a CD player at home, but I don't know that I do. I don't know that I do. It would be interesting to find out. It would be interesting to find out. Because that would be cool. That would be really cool. I should look. And I had to laugh too. Speaking of nostalgic stuff, you are a bit of a pack rat. Listen, Carrie, I feel that. I feel that wholeheartedly. When I was reading through the patch notes for the Scooby-Doo DLC for House Flipper 2, included with the DLC releasing was just a general item drop for the base game. And they included a retro 90s computer. And I was like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And like all of the furniture and stuff is 70s themed and mid-century modern and whatnot. And I was scrolling through some of the images and I was like, this shit was in my grandparents' house. My parents had stuff like this. Like, I grew up with some of this. Oh, God. Like it just, It's kind of like when I first watched Stranger Things. And I've only seen season 1 for the record, but the very first thing I texted my friends who had seen it like long before me because I was late to the party. The very first thing I texted them was, I can smell this show, because they open up in this very yellow orange house with the fake wood paneling and everything, and the pile rug, not shag carpet, but it was a good cush pile. And like there's a cigarette ashtray on the table and you're just like, yep, I can smell that house. I can smell it. I can smell this show. It was so funny. Because ultimately, even though I was born in 89, my parents grew up through the 70s and 80s. Their parents grew up before that. Like, the generations don't move forward as fast as we think they do as far as housing decoration choices go. And everybody smoked back then, I swear. Oh, what a trip. What a trip. Time is weird, Nivex, isn't it? It blows my mind that my parents and grandparents smoked in the car with the windows up with kids in the car. Yes, Dova. Yep. My parents smoked in the car with the windows only cracked like this much because it was cold outside. Because it was cold outside. And even if they have the windows fully open, like, didn't matter. Didn't matter. My parents smoked in the house. I grew up in secondhand smoke. I'm glad indoor smoking is all but gone. Yeah. Yep, remember smoking sections at restaurants? I remember what the huge outcry when they got rid of them. I remember that. Yep. And I feel like bars were the ones that were like, oh my God, our business is going to die if people can't smoke when they have a drink. And I was young enough and naive enough when this went through that I was like, yeah, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. But again, I had a very biased viewpoint from my parents who were both smokers. The smoke wouldn't stay no, it wouldn't. It absolutely wouldn't. Those friggin' like glass panels that we all thought we're gonna save the non-smokers. Yeah, no. Totally didn't. Absolutely didn't. Not in a million years. Oh my God. Wild times. Wild times. And now nobody would even think to smoke in a restaurant or a bar. It's just like you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. But I think it was only 25, maybe like 25 years ago that was still being phased out. It hasn't been that long. The bar thing you do understand, but like also just have an outdoor patio for people to smoke. Exactly, Dova. People do like to smoke when they drink, but it's not required. It's absolutely not required. Now we have the issue with people wanting to vape indoors because it's not cigarettes. Yeah, but I still don't want to smell your candy apple sugar fart when I'm eating my Southwest chicken wrap. Like, I just don't. And I don't need all of your water vapor of your breath floating over my food. That's gross. The sugar fart. It is. It's a candy apple sugar fart. Yeah. And, like, I don't begrudge people who vape. I have family members who vape. And when it's just us, sure. But if I'm out in public, in a restaurant or whatever, no. Nope. You can step outside like the smokers, and it's fine. You'll survive. I promise. I promise. You don't have to rip those sick clouds, bro, in the family establishment. You don't. It'll be okay, I promise. Oh my goodness. The thing with vapes for me is that yeah, they give you a migraine. Yep. And that's fair, Dova. That's absolutely fair. And they are strong. Some of them are really strong. Like, really, really strong. That's your issue to manage. There's that. In a public space where you're outdoors, I agree. But if you're inside, not so much. They outlawed smoking within 100 feet of campus buildings. Someone sat down with the maps and discovered the flagpole out on the quad was outside the exclusion zone. So every day you'd see people huddled around in a cloud. Yeah, yep. Absolutely, Nivex, and that's what they do. They figure out where. I personally am all in favor of like smoking pavilions, and I don't want to make smoking seem elegant or classy or like a good idea. But people who get addicted to nicotine understand that they are addicted to nicotine, and they don't need our harsh judgment about it. And I feel like the least that can be done for them is to just provide like a pavilion, a dedicated smoking area that's got a roof and stuff that they can just go to. It's got butt receptacles and whatnot, and that's where they can smoke. But in addition to that, if that is where you go to smoke, then that is where you go to smoke. Children should not be playing there. And don't you dare throw your cigarette butts on the ground. Put them in the actual receptacles. Like, it's so gross when you're walking across the parking lot and they're just cigarette butts smashed into it. It's just icky. Butt receptacles. Yeah, that just tickled you? Absolutely. So yeah, like that's my take on it. Give them a spot to go, and then as smokers be responsible and use the facilities. Sucky part was when the desktop support guy would come back in and he'd reek of cigarette smoke. Yeah. I had a person like that in my last office job too. She would go out to have a cigarette And then she would come in and like lean over your shoulder and be like right here next to you to answer your question or whatever. And it was just nicotine breath in your face. And it was, it was so gross. It's that awful metallic-y smell. I can still smell it just thinking about it. When people get off on the bus and just walk, yeah, yep. That's a nice way to say ass receptacle. Not the ass receptacle. That's what a chair is. A chair is the ass receptacle. Accepts your ass into it. Nicely. Crazy guy, hi! Welcome in, how are you? 89. Nice. You're 20 above 69 and well on your way to 169. What do you guys say, though, that we actually launch House Flipper? Like, I'm totally enjoying the conversation. We can totally continue to have this trip down memory lane. But I just looked down and we're almost 45 minutes into stream and I have not actually launched House Flipper. You'll accept my ass anytime you can. Ooh, Seamus. I can be sensitive to scents, so it's very hard not to react in stores as such when you absolutely, Carrie. I'm actually allergic to perfume, so for me, the scent in stores that bothers me is people with cologne and perfume that's just like ungodly strong. Sometimes it gives me an instant headache and or the sneezes. I am pulling a little bit of a Chiba and a Fool. Trying to think of who else. And a math man. All of these people who just chat for a while. Because, hey, if conversation's flowing, like, I'm happy to just sit and chat. I'm happy to just sit and chat. But I also recognize that, like, we can sit and chat while I play House Flipper. Because House Flipper happens to be very good for that. Like, it really is. So, we'll just come on over here. It will pop up in a moment. I'd have gone poop already. I pooped earlier today. Come on, there it is. I caught the beginning of that, Dova. I was actually watching DeFool, who was streaming from the Phasmo booth at that time. And I personally feel more at home in DeFool's community than in Chiba's right now. So that was where I picked to go and sit. But Chiba did pop in and say hi while Fool was there. And that was funny. And then Fool died because Chiba distracted him. Which was hilarious. It was hilarious. Here's to hoping, by the way, that I can just dive into the Scooby-Doo DLC without having played through the entirety of the actual storyline. I didn't actually check into that. Man, it's been a while since we were here. The house we're slowly fixing up. Okay. Well, we got a lot of stuff here. Ooh, I have a perk that I can plop in. That's good. That's good. Whole bunch of locked assemblies. A whole bunch of new houses. Very good. My grandma's house always smelled of perfumes and the like. It was so bad my dad couldn't go over there. She took it personally, and it's like, no, he physically can't. Right, Nivex? But sometimes they just, you couldn't make them understand. The elderly, they just were like, no, this is why, and you just don't want to tell me. Maybe she pulled a Chiba light, yeah. My grandparents' home also reeked like smoke. I loved them, but it was difficult for you to visit. Absolutely, Dova. Absolutely. Yep. We had a teacher when I was in... Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. It's got the Scooby-Doo logo. We had a teacher when I was in middle and high school, because those were the two levels that she substituted on. Thank God she was a substitute and not an actual teacher. But she, oh my God, she was Mrs. Frizzle incarnate, Miss Frizzle, because she had like the big redhead beehive, like always. always. And I swear to everything, she would wear an entire bottle of perfume every day. You could smell this woman before she made it to your classroom. You knew who your substitute teacher would be if you were the first class in the morning before she arrived because you could smell her coming. Oh my God. And like, my going theory now that I'm older and I know how hard it is to, like, get your hair up into a beehive and then take it back out of the beehive, my going theory is that she would put her hair up at the beginning of the week. And it would stay that way for at least a week, if not a little longer. And to hide the smell of, like, dirty hair, she was just using perfume. It was so bad. When I was younger, my mom and dad used to smoke in the household, so me and my siblings smelled like cigarettes when we would go to school. It was not a fun time. We would get made fun of quite a lot. It wasn't until DCF knocked on our door that my dad decided to smoke outside the house, and my mom decided to move to far worse things. Yeah, my parents smoked in the house, and there were many times as an adult when I would hug somebody, they'd be like, "Do you smoke?" And I'd be like, "No," because I couldn't smell it at this point. I had grown up in it, so I didn't know that I smelled like cigarette smoke. It wasn't until I moved in with Seamus, actually, that I really started to pick up on it. And I was like, oh. Yeah. Yep. Wild times. Return to my childhood home. Lenore. Hello, Miss PC. I need you to renovate a seaside property that has stood abandoned for 20 years. Once you deal with the branches outside, you'll see what has to be done. Most importantly, fixing the floors and ceilings, refurnishing, and getting rid of old junk. Please let me know if you find anything of value. The fishing gear can go. I don't feel like I can sort through it myself. It holds too many memories. It was my father's house, and we lived there before moving when his fishing business became successful. But when he got lost at sea, my mother and I couldn't even stay in Pina Cove anymore. However, it is a popular tourist destination now, meaning this house is a good investment. It'd make for a lovely rental, don't you agree? Warm regards, Leonore Reeds. The 90s and 2000s were very wild, crazy guy. I agree. The items I inherited from my grandmother Betty still smell like smoke even out. Oh my God, Dova, I believe it. I believe it. Along with the 80s. Yeah, the 80s were also wild. The 80s were also wild. Did you see, by the way, that now kids can get a 90s Halloween costume? And it's literally like the clothes we used to wear in the 90s. And I was like, is this how all of the older people felt when we were doing, like, Spirit Week at school and having 70s and 80s days? Like, oh, God. You love that? Oh my God, it's wild. Oh. Well, hello. You could say that this house is a little overgrown. Let's start by selling things to get into the house. Yeah, oh my gosh. I think it was an Instagram reel. And I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. That this is something kids can buy now for their Halloween costume. But the 90s, as much as it pains me to say this, the 90s were 30 years ago, you guys. I miss my bell-bottom jeans so bad. I wear those. Oh my God. I, too, really enjoyed bell-bottoms. I don't really like the texture of denim, but there were certain brands that did it well, and I very much enjoyed them. And there's just, I don't know, something about bell-bottoms made me happy. And fashion, don't worry, they'll come back because fashion circles around, right? After a while, everything comes back. Like, the bell-bottoms that we wore in the 90s were the same ones, basically, that they wore in the 70s. So we'll see them again. We'll see them again. Maybe in a slightly different iteration, but we will see them again. My favorite outfit was bell-bottom jeans with my vintage Dr. Scholl's clogs and a cute tee. Oh, I love that. I love that. I was a big fan of the bell bottoms and then like the double T look where you would put on like a long sleeve light shirt and then a t-shirt over the top of it, and the t-shirt would have some crazy saying on it as the original memes of the eras. The demotivational posters bullshit. Oh my god, what a time. What a time. I feel like kids today are missing out. But I'm sure the generations before me said the same damn thing. Well, that looks better. We can see the house now. Who can old you still do that? Oh my god, yeah. It's such a good look, though. Oh, that's a cute house. It looks like it was originally a barn that they added onto or something. What do I have to clean? Oh, a lot. We got a lot of cleaning to do. Brits, scrub, scrub-a-dub-dub. Is there chickens? So there are not chickens in House Flipper 2 at this point. I do know, because I'm on there fairly regularly, and I get the emails, that on canny.io, where the House Flipper suggestions place is, that a lot of us, myself included, have been asking for stuff that we can use to make like homesteads. So things like crops for plants and chicken coops and the like. Because it would be fun to have chickens, right? It would be so fun. What did I miss? Oh, up top. Scrubby, scrubby. All clean, at least in this small area. As soon as we get up here, it's filthy again. Scrubby, scrubby. Yeah, I would love chickens in this game. I think that would be fun. Crazy chicken lady who will likely never be able to have them. Aw, Dova. They're so sweet. My brother and sister-in-law have chickens. And every time I go over, I have to go say hello to the ladies. It's required. And there's nothing quite like hand feeding chickens. You would think that like them pecking at you would hurt, but it really doesn't. An adorable plushie of a chicken named Baba. Oh, I love that. I love that. Where's the last piece of... Oh, it's back there. Excellent. And sell that and that. Oh, I didn't have to clean that. It's for sale. Oop. This one. Scrubby, scrubby. Scrubby, scrubby. Scrubby, scrubby. 6 stains. Well, there's some up here. 4 stains. Where? What did I miss? Oh, on the wall. Scrubby, scrubby. Scrubby, scrubby. Beautiful. Flooring. Yeah, you might say we need some new flooring. Food check, no worries. Plushie crew represent. Hell yes. I love plushies. They're so cute. I collect the Pusheen ones. Because I really love Pusheen. I don't know who came up with the idea of Pusheen, but genius. Absolute genius. Painted wood. Or what do you think? Should we go vertical or should we go horizontal? This will be horizontal. This would be vertical. What do we think would be better? Delicious water. Delicious water. You know what? I think I'm going to go horizontal. Yeah, absolutely, Dova. Yeah, that looks nice. I love Squishable. So there is a webcomic I used to follow called Looking for Group. And one of the characters in it is named Dick. And I joke that I have a squishable dick. It's amazing. Yes, I'd like to answer.
There. I heard that you're working on Gerard Reed's house now, right? I'm jealous. I've always wanted to check it out.
Okay,
after
Tom
all these
Marino.
years, and see if the ghost is still there.
A ghost?
Ghost of Gerard Reed's, Leonore's father. Or maybe it was supposed to be the ghost of Barnacle Bob? You know, there was this legend about
Not
a
Barnacle
lobster
Bob.
fisherman, and it was revived after Gerard Reed's went missing at sea. It's one of those mysteries that never really got solved.
Not the unsolved mystery. I love a good
Me too,
mystery.
my friend. Remember that summer we got really into mystery novels? You swore you'd become a detective when you grew up. Well, I suppose you didn't end up too far off. Just fighting grime instead of fighting crime. Alright, you have work to do. One last thing. Are you going to the fish festival tomorrow? I heard that some very special guests are coming to town. Hope
That's
you get to
in
meet
the...
them, and that you don't find any trouble in the meantime. Just got ghost. Oh, are you losing signal? Remember that.
Well, bye, Tom. We can bring it out just a little further, and then I will raise it up some because that looks way too low. The slow round is done. Now it's 4 more, and once I tie off ends, you'll be done. Let's go, Carrie! That's exciting. That looks nice. I can even sit in it. Lovely. Lovely. You're squishable, Seamus. If you say so. Wait, what did I... Oh, we have stuff to buy out here. Ooh. A nice chair or 2. I do see the ads are coming up, so let me place this stuff and then it'll be ad time. And a little table. What if I bring these forward a little bit? Yeah. And a table lamp. Some giant bushes. Here, you can be there. And you can be there. Maybe a little closer together. Yeah. And then it wants some lights. One there. And one there. Perfect. Oh, I have some siding to put on. One day, Seamus, one day you're gonna get the biggest squish from me. Aw, Nova. Alright, you guys. We're going to do a quick BRB. Nobody's gonna miss anything. I'm going to put up the BRB screen. I mean, we talked for a while, which is why we've only just really gotten into the Scooby-Doo DLC, but that's okay. That's okay. Get up, stretch your legs, get a snack, use the bathroom, refill your water. Whatever you need to do, now is the time to do it, and I'll meet you guys back here in just a few minutes. I got a 900-inch penis for you to eat. It'll take you 6 to 9 years to swallow.
Don't spit.
Don't spit. Spitters are quitters. And your mama didn't raise no quitter. Unless she did, in which case I'm sorry. I have been going camping since before I am old enough to remember going camping. That's how long I've been doing this. There's a photo of me on film, a film photograph, holding my dad's hand, and it really looks like a pedophile is walking away with a toddler because my dad and apparently my Uncle Clark, because I was talking to my Aunt Marcia about this at camp this year, about this photo, both of them decided that this was their summer and they were going to wear Speedos. The year was 1991, probably, and it's not a look I ever want to see on my dad again. We'll just say that.
What is a country in Africa that starts with K?
K. Kenya.
Kenya?
Yeah.
Can you fit these balls in your mouth?
Oh my god!
Fucking got him. Fucking got him.
I am fucking dead.
Okay, apparently that's a ghost event too. Let's go! That was a really good example though too of what the shade looks like in a summoning circle. Mama wrecked! That sounds so wrong though when I say it. That sounds so wrong when I say it though. Okay, it definitely sped up with line of sight. I feel like it maybe been a little more visible.
Welcome back.
Holy shit, it was a little more visible. We're done.
I poke at his butt.
Oh, you're brave.
It's for the content. It's for the content.
You're gonna poke him in the butt?
I'm
Poke him in the
smacking his booty.
Just poke him. Poke him right in the ball.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I poked him in the dick. Poked his pee-pee.
Poke him in the pee-pee. He's turning.
no!
He's turning slowly.
That slow turn, no! Slow turn!
Here he
He's
goes.
moving. Welcome back from the ads, friends. Thank you for your patience. All right. We have siding to put on, apparently. Well, it's got to match. It has to match. It can't not match. Guess maybe I should just leave that out, eh? Oh. Well, that's not siding. That's very much brick. That's the brick. Do I need it over here? I do. Do I need any more anywhere? Oh yeah, look at that. We're just gonna... Well, we're right here. We're just gonna slap some bricks down, you know? Whee! That's just dirty. It's the Scooby-Doo theme song. Can you hear it? Can you guys hear that? That's so funny. Wonder if that's gonna get me a DMCA strike. Alright, I don't think I need this anymore. Let's do all of the siding too while we're at it, because I saw... Yep, other parts. I was really expecting to run out. There it is. There it is. Give me all that good, good siding. Except for when we get too close and then it just... I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing weird shit. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back, Dova. Suspenders just streaking. Thank you for the streak. Hi, Gothic Fairy Queen. Welcome in. How are you guys? How's it going? Dude. Oh. I think it's this one. It's this one. We're doing all of our siding. Because we might as well. Dragon hugs! Whoop. There we go. We love good sets of dragon hugs. It's what, 11 a.m. for you, Suspenders? Did you have a good breakfast? Oh no, I'm out of siding again. There we go. Just casually slapping this siding up here. Yeah. Yeah. Taking a shiver. And I know that was the last of it, so it's this. Cosmic Kitten, hello, welcome in. How are ya? Isn't it satisfying? It's so satisfying. This game in general, though, is just... That's the kind of satisfying it is. Which is why I love it. I literally spend hours just flipping houses virtually. Okay, that should be all of the siding. Sure is, so I can sell this. You're streaking, Gothic Fairy Queen. Yay! More streaks. It is Scooby-Doo, Cosmic Kitten. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? When we get inside, I'm assuming... There's still stuff to sell here? Wait, what? Oh. I'm assuming we'll actually find whatever's making the noise and be able to hear it. I'm just kind of doing the outside before I open the door. Because why not? I wish it was this easy, by the way, to clean up garbage in real life. Just hover over it and it magically jumps into my bag. Zoinks! Onryo just munched your butt. Womp womp, Seamus. Womp womp. Scrubby, 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 scrubby. Yeah, get away from here, dirt. Nobody wants you. Scrub, 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 scrub. Off you go. Spritz. Scrub, 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 scrub. Spritz. Scrub. Oop. Scrub, 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 scrub. All right, where are the last 5 stains? Are they up? Oh. Some on the door. Yes. Scrub, 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 scrub. Perfect. Beautiful. Suppose we're gonna have to put flooring down, eh? I think it's this. The spice cake turned out fabulous, Dova. It was really good. I still have one slice left to eat. Seamus really loved the spice cake and has devoured it. Which, no worries. Like, I'm glad that he really loves it. I want him to love it. He said something, but I did not hear him. It turned out awesome in his belly, yeah. Yeah, it did. Dun 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 dun. Oh, building. Oh, yeah, I suppose having the floor in up there would be important. Nope. Straight. Schloop. Not surprising, it needs to be finished. Nobody wants blank stuff. And on the outside, is it the same thing? It sure is. Get out of my way, stair railing. I need to see. Just casually chucking that up there, you know. No big deal. Mo better. Mo better. Sell that, and it wants me to buy... Ooh, railing. Yeah, I guess that's important too, eh? And there. Ta-da! That should do the outside of the house. Oh, it looks so much nicer. Well, minus the upstairs, but we're not up there yet. We're not up there yet. Oh, wait, what do you want here? There's dirt? I guess there is. Scrub, 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 scrub. Now there's not. Whew! Can't have that. That would be bad. Oh. Don't need that anymore. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Tom Marino. Oh, he tried. He tried. He tried to be the one. But it was me. I get the job. That is a giant pile of garbage. Boop. Gone. Hi, poof. There's still trash in here somewhere? Oh, the cobweb. I don't see any more cobwebs or trash. Aside from this stuff up here. Oh, that was it. Okay. Let's sell things so that I can see properly. In this hallway. Can I sell Tom's business card? No. That's just here to stay. Listen, we don't need to be advertising like that, so you can just go be buried in the grass, Tom. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, that's a messy. That's a messy. Squirt. 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 Get it all nice and squirted. Scrub, 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 scrub. Scrub, 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 scrub. Yeah, get out of here, stains. Spritz. Spritz. Yeah. So messy. So messy. Scrub, 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 scrub. Clean it all up. This is almost nauseating, this angle that you have to look at for this. That was me yelling at Hera. She was all out on the kitchen table. Oh my goodness, Hera. That is not where cat ass belongs. It's almost as trashed as Grafton, and it's much less of a fire hazard because there's not sparking bullshit. Get that. Excellent. Ooh, that looks gross. That looks yucky. And scrub it down. Stains be gone. Gone with you. Nobody likes you. We still have one stain somewhere. Where? Where is the missing stain? Okay, that's not a stain. Does anybody see anything lighting up orange as a stain? Or yellow, I guess? I sure as shit am not. Silly kitty. Naughty kitty. Well, maybe if I start selling these things, it'll pop up. Because right now, Flipper Sense is not showing me anything that has a stain left on it. So we're going to sell everything it asks of us. Okay. Stain's gone. So whatever it was, it's out of here. Beautiful. I suppose we should fix the floor. Nope. This way. Thank you. Floor, ceiling. You know, same idea. Same idea. And we are replacing the floor. Sure. We'll do this. Set that there. Probably gonna need a lot of it. Probably gonna need a lot of it. And bloop. And I'm out. More floor. Okay. What else do you need? Some paint? Good old white. Yeah, paint that ceiling white. So they are different sections. Come on. Spin view, spin. I apologize to anybody else who gets nauseous watching this. I wish construction were this easy as well, Seamus. I do too. Out of paint? No! If construction were this easy, it would be such a godsend. How about if we turn the light on? Okay, now I need to buy some things. Ooh. Remember how I said the 70s called? Yeah, look at this shit. The 70s called, they want the shit back. Can I fit the coat rack? I can fit the coat rack. Just gonna slam it all together. And a little umbrella rack. Yeah. Yeah. For putting your shoes on. What a mirror. Does it fit on this wall? It does. Ooh. excuse me. All right, we got the entry hall done. 1 down. 14 rooms to go. Well, we'll start by selling some shit. Goodbye, old shit. Once again, kindly turn the light on. Can I? Okay, I was about to say, can I please sell those god-awful curtains? And I can. The answer is yes. Spritz, 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 scrub, scrub, scrub. Wait, I still have something to sell? What do I still have to sell? Oh, that thing. It blends into the damn wall. Remember that paneling I was talking about earlier? Yeah, that paneling's all over the place in here. Oh, hey. I still have some of that. Matchy, matchy. Lovely. And, oh. We're buying some wardrobe. Looking shit. I guess here. Well, if it doesn't fit there. Like that. The fact that this one doesn't go all the way to the wall bothers me. And I couldn't put this on that side because it would interfere with the window. Oh, I could fill in every single one of those drawers, though. Ooh. 13 rooms left. This is filthy. Turn the light on for me. Sell, sell, sell. Get rid of. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You're out of here. Try to sell what's on the shelves before I drop the shelves. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Gone. Cleany, cleany. Spritzy, spritzy. I wish I could remove all of the paneling on the walls. It's just... I don't know. It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. Ceramic tile. Is there a certain way you have to design the house? So when we're doing the actual missions from emails, we have to go with the choices that they give us. But when I buy the houses on market, which we've done before, I can do whatever I want with them. Okay, so it doesn't want us to do that part, which means this must be a shower. This is like, it's not a bad yellow, but this is definitely that kind of yellow where I'm like, nicotine happened. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Shower. And it makes sense, right? The actual quest missions, they've got to have some sort of standard. Do we want to shit next to the shower, or do we want to shit in the beginning? Probably in the beginning. We'll put the sink down here. Okay, this little bottom bar thing is actually in my way a little bit. It's a cute idea, but it's in my way. Can we poo in the sink like the ghosties do? We cannot. We are civilized human beings, and we shit in the toilet. Oh, we can't flush the toilets. We can open them. But we're also civilized enough to put the seat down. And the lid down. Really? No toilet paper for this bathroom, eh? Sorry, you're gonna have to shit without toilet paper. Good luck. You can turn them on, though. You can turn the sinks on. I don't think we're gonna need that anymore. It's so yellow. It's so yellow. Let's just close that. Oh, hey, fishing shit. She said she didn't want that. Sell it all. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. You're out of here. Goodbye. Sell it all. I do like that selling things adds into your inventory. Like not your inventory, your budget. Your budget. Sell, 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 sell. Gone, gone, gone. Oh, open. Open? No flushable in-game toilet? Pff, uninstall, right? Halfway done with this part. Handbrake? Yeah, give your hand a break. That's cool as shit! That's cool as shit! That's cool as shit. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Looks like we've got some old film projectors and boxes. What an interesting space. 1996. That was a good year. That's super cool. Wait, what else do I need to sell? Oh, the light. Okay, bye. Anything else? There's 2 fishing things that I've missed. Oh, right there. Very good. We've sold everything. Now we can clean some stains. Sell the gun? What gun? There is no gun. Welcome in, man like Zing. It is a secret door, Cosmic Kitten. I'm here for it. Shazam! Cleaned. Let me guess. The floor? The floor. Matchy matchy. Matchy matchy. Oh, I suppose I should close this so that I can see. There we go. Yeah, that's the right answer. I guess that would mean then probably that we can, when we build our own houses, we can put secret doors in them now, which is awesome. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'm out of finish. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. What? What? There wasn't that much left? Well, good thing I have a second box. Shazam. Are we painting the... No, we're painting the walls. What color? White. I think that's what we have over there, but I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention. Not that I think you need to do the outlines, but put them in just in case. And up. And over. WASD for this is nice. Oh, it's just... Oh! Well, that's handy. Let some light in instead of the shutters. Oh, the pricing tool in my hand? Maybe. Yeah, you can't sell that. Can't sell that. Oh, I'm out of paint. Wait. Slap it on. Slap it on. I wish painting in real life were this easy. And I love painting walls. Like, I'm that person. But it is certainly not that easy. Alright, what are we putting in this room? It's a bedroom. Curtains first. Oh, those are straight out of the 70s. Holy shit, those are straight out of the 70s. Are they centered well? I feel like they're not. Because they weren't. That's better. That's much better. Put the rug on the floor. Because every now and then, if you don't put these things first, I've noticed, it does, like, they won't snap under things, and then it creates a problem. Alright, we've got a bed. I don't know that, like, would I want to walk in straight to bed? Would the bed fit in the middle? I mean, it'd be a tight fit with the secret door open. You could do it. But because of the curtain, I can't tuck it right under there. I mean, we could pull it a little ways away from the wall. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. So it's not too claustrophobic. Dishes? No worries, Dova. Go get them done. Oh, it's so 70s. Little table lamp. Got us a wardrobe. Where can we stick the wardrobe? Okay, the wardrobe doesn't fit there. The wardrobe fits here, though. Looks a little weird when the bookcase isn't slid out, but you know what? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. A desk. A desk. With a table lamp, desk lamp here. Shine a little light on what... Oh! You know, it helps if I put the desk the right way around so that you can access the drawers, eh? Eh? That's definitely helpful. Nice little chair. A ceiling lamp. Ceiling lamps are important. This I think is central. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's centered. Very important stuff to center your things. And then we need to rewire it. Click. Click. Let there be light. A shelf. Kind of want to put the shelf with the bed. The 70s. The 70s look is just killing me. It did! It just fell out of 1975, didn't it, Seamus? Like the 70s called. They want their shit back. We need 2 starfish. M. 1, 2. And it wants some flying birds. A bird. And let's see how this works. Oh, that's handy. Okay. I don't like that this bar at the bottom is like in the way of my designing. I wish it was down a little lower, or you could toggle it on and off. But being able to quickly switch between the items you need to buy is pretty cool. And we need some vases. 1, 2. All right, the bedroom is done. Not bad, not bad. The friggin' Bee Gees live there, right? Oh, okay, so they've got access to the back porch. Cool, cool. All right, so we've got this giant room. Hey, hey, let me in. Is it actually? Oh my lord. It's actually on the TV. This is amazing. See, you shake and shiver. That's so good. This collab is amazing. How wonderful. Ruh-roh, right? Right? Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. That's what we were hearing from outside. We don't get to sell the shells? Okay. Goodbye, fish things. Oh, I guess we sell the TV. Goodbye, Scooby-Doo! You've not seen that in ages? Zoinks! Right? I haven't either, Dova. When they announced this collab, I was so excited. I've been waiting months for this DLC. Oh, I have to sell those too anyways. Well, got a lot of stuff here to get rid of. Goodbye, faux wood paneling ceiling. Which, I mean, to be fair, I'd rather have faux wood paneling than popcorn ceiling any day. Any day. Like, popcorn ceiling, fucking terrible. I don't know who came up with that shit, but no. Bad. Be ashamed. Yeah, this time we're just gonna sell it first. I'm gonna start saying hi in chat with hey gang. Yes, Dova. If it wasn't for you meddling kids, I could have sold this house to Phasmophobia. Oh my god. So in their, I think it was their winter like wrap-up video that they did end of 2024, they actually mentioned Phasmophobia, and I would like as a crossover, and I was like, no wait, but actually, because then they were like, we're just kidding, like this is a chill game, there's not going to be jump scares, etc, etc, and I was like, but really, actually, like, could we bring in items that you would see in Phasmophobia, because it would be so cool to recreate Phasmo houses in House Flipper. Like, can I have the tarot cards and a cursed mirror? Get in there. And excuse me, I am struggling with this garbage. Get in the bin. No! No! In the bin. From here? Nope, still not. This is me in real life, by the way. I suck at this. Oh my god. Get in there. Thank you. Let's split up and look for clues. Immediately triggers a hunt, right? Summoning circle in the dining room? Yeah. Phasmo truck brief. Responds to meddling kids. Right? Right? Yes. But I would love, I did say, I would love it if we could have the Phasmophobia items to just, like, build the Phasmo houses in House Flipper. I thought that would be really cool. Or if the crossover was, like, obviously we go in and when we're ghost hunting, what do we do with the place? We fucking trash it, you guys. The ghost is throwing shit everywhere. We're dumping salt on the floor. We leave all of our equipment behind. Like, just build the houses in the trashed fucking state that we, the ghost hunters, leave them in. And let us go in, you know, obviously add some stuff in because the exorcism crew has come through and they've made a mess. Ghost is gone, but now the house has to be restored so that either A, the family can move the fuck back in, or B, they can sell it. Hopefully for a profit because the ghost is gone. Right? That would be amazing. There's a guy between here and my old job that has a mystery machine lookalike van. Yes. But, like, wouldn't that be cool? I thought that that would be awesome if we did something like that. Like, if House Flipper had that, because I think that would be smart. Where's the last of the... Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the last of the garbage? There's one around your city too, Dova. That's so cool. That's so cool. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Get out of here, you damn stains. Spritz. Scrub, 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 scrub. My ceilings need to be sparkly white. Like my skin. Because I am a pale ginger. I'm not pink. I'm not flesh colored. I am white and reflective. It's probably on this side, actually. I assume everyone knows how I do not know how Scooby-Doo got started. I just enjoyed watching it as a kid. And as a kid, I didn't realize how overwhelmingly 70s it was. But it is overwhelmingly 70s. I also was gently oblivious to the fact that Scooby and Shaggy needed Scooby snacks because they were perpetually stoned. Too much weed at a brainstorming session at Hanna-Barbera? I fucking love that. That's amazing. That is so good. Oh my god. Because of course they were. Fix the floor. Are we gonna... Oh, we're gonna paint a lot of this. Let me guess. White? Yes, and it is grayscale. Which I think these are the same. We're about to find out. If the yellow stuff goes away, then yes. Yep, this is in fact the same white. Beautiful. Makes my life easier. White. Shaggy is their dealer. Scooby snacks literally are because of the munchies. Yes, and I had no idea as a young child. I just thought it was funny. And then when they came out with like an actual cookie that is a Scooby snack that you could buy, I wonder how many stoners immediately ran out to get that because they were like, yes, please have some. Back when, you know, weed was something that you had to keep under wraps because it was a felony. I mean, technically it still is a felony according to the federal government. But states are moving to legalize. Because it just makes sense. Weed's really not that dangerous. No more so than alcohol. And if you follow the same precautions, don't drive under the influence and whatnot, don't give it to underage kids, I don't see any issues with it. Let them smoke weed. Let them smoke weed. You would shamelessly buy Scooby snacks? Yes. I knew someone who had a kid that was a big Scooby-Doo fan. They would occasionally ask the kid if they wanted Scooby snacks and would break out some Nilla wafers. Oh my god, those are so good though too. The dragon there is elevated. Like, no worries, Dova. You be elevated. Simple possession is a misdemeanor. It's not a felony till you get... Okay. Fair, Seamus. My dare programming is strong. There's another blast from the past. Do they even do dare anymore in schools? Like, is that a thing? Who here remembers the dare program? Hi, I do. I remember the rugs that you stepped on as you came into the classroom to mimic what your lungs would look like for smoking, and just say no! Don't give in to peer pressure. All of that stuff. Cracks me up that back in the day, someone thought prohibition... Oh my gosh, right? You remember Dare Nivex? Yeah. Yeah. Fat lot of good it did most of us. we're out. We're out. Give me more. I must apply my beautiful flooring. No, this way. Sideways. Whee! Truth or dare? Thank God you're... Seamus is a Discord mod. He can help you out. Right, painting should be this easy. I don't touch any of that stuff, but I seem to have a lot more friends who are adjacent to it these days. Yeah. I don't use myself at this point. I've tried. I have tried it. Like, I'm not gonna say that I've never tried any of it. I have. But I've been unable to get stoned on weed, so I was like, what's the point? And other drugs are kind of like, okay. Oh, that's kind of cute. And since it's ceramic, I'm assuming we're going to have a backsplash. Oh, your Discord's been hacked? Thanks for letting us know, Anime Weeb. That sucks. That sucks. I've been there. I'm sorry to hear that. Dova's been clean for most of her life, but now that THC is legal here, it's so much fun. It helps you sleep. You know what? That works, Dova. A bunch of people right now. I remember when I got hit. If we're going to be putting that on those walls, I feel like that's going to be too much. No, that's not going to be right for the walls. This will be better. It was through a message that you clicked a link on and they stole your authentication token, and I was half asleep. And I thought I was going to help a friend, and I knew that this friend was, you know, kind of loosely looking to improve some aspects in life, and I really thought that she needed help, and that was not the case. And of course, it screwed up what your computer screen looked like and everything. And I would have been fine had I told Discord to log me out everywhere right then and there from my phone. I could have saved my token, but I didn't know that was what was happening. I thought, like, trying to use this file, I screwed up. And I rebooted my computer and lost my token. Yeah. Let me know when you get things settled. Yeah, absolutely. Because we can let you back in. Probably I'll take you out of the ban list tonight. And then when you're ready, it'll let you come back. I was sleep deprived and they got your password. Oh, that's rough. Two-factor did not save me from the token theft, by the way. Two-factor did not save me. Okay, we've got curtains. Oh, that's gonna clash. Can I change the pattern? I can. We gotta go find a nice pattern. Discord's working on it. Good. Very good. No, two-factor did not save me. Where is... Because I want it to matchy match. There it is. With white. Buy that. Yeah, that matchy matches. I'm assuming they want it over the door. Which is weird, but like, whatever. And then over the window. And then over the window. Okay, now open and open. Thank you. Because I need to see if I centered it correctly, which I did not. That's better. I did not center that one correctly. It'll bother me. Better. It's 1975. Clash doesn't exist. Zebra stripes. No zebra, Seamus. No. That orange wallpaper is everything. It is cute. I don't know if I would pick it for such a large area, but it is cute. As soon as I realized what was happening, I cried. That you can't Oh, that's rough. That's rough. They will realize, though. So, somebody will realize. If you... One of the things I did, if you have a friend who you have contact outside of Discord with, like text messaging or something, and this is how I did it, you can text them and have them start informing if they're in the same communities. I remember it was devastating. Like, my heart fell into my butt. It went so far, like, beyond my stomach. I was beside myself. We are not doing our bedroom in peaches and eggplants, Seamus. No. No, absolutely not. Are you crazy? I mean, you are, but no. Okay, we got a dishwasher. And I guess the sink can go next to the dishwasher, yeah. And then we'll put this. And then we can put the stove or the oven here. Because that gives a little bit of distance. And then there should be one more cabinet. Beautiful. Cute. No! No zebra stripes. I see what you're doing there, Seamus. No. Bad. Sinks are normally near the dishwasher. The water supply is... Exactly. Exactly. Dishwasher, sink. And then... put one of these in. And we'll do... this one. Oh, they're probably going to have to line up, so this would have to be next. Because we're going to have to put this in above the stove oven thing. With, I guess, this above it. Did I put it in at a... I did. Okay, okay. And then we've got one more. Cute, cute, cute. And we can put in the fridge. It opens. Excellent. There's our stovetop. Shazam. This must be our... yeah, this has got to be our table. For a little eating space. Since there's 4 of these chairs, these must be our dining chairs. Okay, there's one. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Lovely. I think it's too close to the sink, though. I wish I could pick this up as a unit. You know what? I'm going to position it based off of that chair. How close can I get you to that chair table? There. I would much rather shove people back against the wall than I would have them, like, crowd the person who's trying to cook with potentially hot oil on the stove, you know? That sounds like a better idea. Sounds like a much better idea. In theory, somebody can get back there. Fine. It's fine! Did I share my super funny, not funny cookie joke? I don't... Is it a lack of cookies, though? Are you trying to tell me there's a distinct lack of cookies? I wish it were easier to line this up. 1, 2, 3... Maybe there? Alright, so we need to go over by 1 and 2 the... Over by 1 and a... By 2, basically. And then 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. Back to right 1. From where it is. So we want it to be there. There. That's centered. Hold, please. What is a necromancer's favorite cookie? I don't know, Dova. What's a necromancer's favorite cookie? There was another one. Guess we can put this one here. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 11. There should be 11 to a side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think this is centered. I'm pretty sure that is centered. Looks pretty centered to me. Oat squeal raisin the dead. Oh my lord, Dova. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love it. That. Haha! Lights! Excellent. Ooh, an LED strip light. I bet. What if I started over here? Could I then run it under? Oh, I sure can. Ooh. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Oh, I like that addition. Oh, we got ads coming. We got ads coming, friends. We're gonna pause. It's time to get up, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, get a snack, refill your water bottle, whatever you need to do. Now's the time to do it. Of all of those things, the most important is to get up and stretch your legs. Helps your cardiovascular health. Nobody misses anything. And I'll meet you guys back here in just a few minutes.
Play the game so that the other hand is free to put things in my mouth.
Jaws noises commence. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, no, we're making it. Fuck. Oh, I wasn't expecting it at the very end.
This is Amelia's bedroom. Look at the mess. Can't find a...
No, that was an old Harry Potter type video.
Oh
Harry Potter
my
public
god,
house.
you're not wrong though. Where are you? How old are you?
Oh no.
Are you close?
Can be.
Are you far? Shame. Damn it. Yeah, you get that raccoon, bimbo. Killed it, and then ate some of it, and then brought it in for us. What a good panther. Bimbo's so reliable. See, if I get a full scoop and then I split it in half, I can get 2 at once. Then I can have 2 balls in my hand. I mean, what? We've got the bins in the basement to hide behind. Fucking Christ! That one gets me every goddamn time. Holy shit. Seamus. Don't die, John.
Don't plan on it. I got a boot. It's like having an extra limb. It'll get me up to the top.
So, are you a quadrupod instead of a tripod?
For the moment, yeah. Boot powers activate. I will make it to the top. Oh wait, hold on.
Bottoms up, I guess. Oh. Oh, it hit you after. It's not the initial, it's the after. Oh. Oh. Welcome back from the ads, friends. Look who found me. It's Hera. She likes to come when I use the potty room and get shoulder time. Huh, baby? Yeah, it's Hera. Oh, you're gonna lick my face? Okay. Okay. It is sweet baby squish him. She let me have tum-tum time earlier. I got to pet the belly. Seamus is very jealous because I got to pet the belly. What is it, sweetheart? What do you see? Is there lots of stuff all over my desk from my nail art escapades? You want Smeagol too, Carrie, or are you just redeeming that because I have a cat? It is a queenly gift. Aw. Hera. Oh, yes, that feels so good, huh? Yeah, it's Kitty Gothic Fairy. Oh my goodness. Oh, is that the best, Hera? Holy crap. Yes. With your 6 toes. Your 6-fingered toes. Giving tribute to the kitty for appearing. Yeah. She is a super cutie. What is it, little girl? We got to rub on the mic. Are you saying hi to chat that way? Oh. She licked my lips. She licked my lips. Oh, okay, bye. Oh, she didn't like me laughing in her face. She licked my lips. She's a biatch. She's cute. She's super cute. Oh my gosh. First she licked my nose and then she licked me on the lip. Oh, I don't mind cat kisses, but I don't necessarily want to be licked on the lips. All right, where were we? Oh, we got a rug. So I guess relatively center over here, maybe? You know what? I feel like this has to be centered to the TV. Yep, there it is. TV cabinet. Where are we looking? This is very hard to read the green on. Oh, the floor is a little easier. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we need to come in 10. 1, 2, well, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be centered. Over one more. Not quite centered. Yeah, that looks good. Mid-century modern furniture looks amazing. She's a manifestation of Bassett. Neil plebs, right? It is pretty cool. They did a really nice job. Like, I cannot deny when House Flipper puts their all into creating items, like, they really do a nice job. They do a really nice job. Okay, now that we know where that is, we can center the rug to it. Let's put the rug fairly close. And then we can center the couch and stuff to the rug, right? Oh, that is a very... This couch jumped out of the 70s. Okay, I just want to get this down so I can have the visual on it. There we go. Yeah, line it up with the edge. Yeah. 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 And then we've got an armchair, which, I mean, that's a door, so I think we should put it on this side. So we've got like a little conversation area around the TV. Very cute. And a coffee table. Which we're gonna just put like here. We're gonna put that here. And then we've got a dresser. Which, do we want it near the TV? Oh, it can't go right there. Or do I want to put it, like, maybe back here? I think I want it back there. That little corner needs something. It's kind of empty, right? We got a floor lamp, so that can go in here. Be kind of there for people on the couch or in the chair. That goes in a vase, so do you want the vase on the table? Oh, that's way too big for the table. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I feel like it's even too big. Yeah, it's too big for the coffee table. It's gotta go back here. It's just so big. That's what she said. Okay, and that's gonna dictate... The flower's gonna dictate how we actually spin this. I just read that cluster headaches can be passed down from a parent. I get these weird headaches. I feel like a spike of steel was driven through the ridge of my eye into my top cheek. My dad used to get these. Oh, that's crazy, Dova. And also, that sucks. Like, I do not wish something like that on anybody. Since we only need one, I'm assuming, yeah, this is the smaller of the plants. Let's get a little plant there. And then we've got 2 big pots, don't we? We do. Let's put the big pots on the floor, eh? Because I bet this is tall. Sure is. Oh, very cute. There's a nice little, like, combo room. Lovely. The fuck do I still have to do out there? What did I miss? What did I miss? Well, there's definitely a stain. I thought I was done with the outside. Fix that. Okay, a picnic table. I guess we can put the picnic table over here because they've got a fire pit, right? And a little lantern on it. Clematis. Oh, climbing up the wall. So maybe like there? Yeah, it's just kind of creeping over the window. That'll be cute. Okay, now we finished the outside area. Yeah, see, the curtain freaking blocks it. Change size. Pull it out by 2 that way. Change size so that it can be centered. Pull it out by 2 that way. Boop. And then put that back to selling so that I don't screw it up. Now does the door open? Better than it did. I'll take it. I don't understand putting curtains over doors. I really don't. You want to move in? Aw, Dova. If I could let you move into this house, I would. What's in here? Oh, we don't have to do anything with that. What a cute little washer area. Okay. I'm going to take this up with me because I bet I'll need it. Oh, that's filthy. And we'll take our paint up with us in case we need it. Because if you don't have to rebuy it, don't, in my opinion. How many rooms do we have left? 9. 9 rooms. You miss your cute stacked washer dryer set in your old apartment? I have seen them. And I don't use them personally. We had one at the place I used to work. Because I am short and cannot reach. Where? Oh, is that a... The key must be nearby! That's right, they did add in the folding attic stairs. We got an attic! That's so exciting. That's so exciting! What do we need? Oh, Lord. We gotta paint, finish, and buy. Alright. Let me guess. Yep. We already have it. We already have it! Oh, my. Let me paint. Let me paint. Shloop. Okay. I have to make it smaller to be able to paint this section. Got it. And I need to paint this wall. Oops. Let me all the way up. You know what? YOLO, fuck it. This is so much easier to get up there. Jinkies, right? Right, Jinkies. My God, the nostalgia. The nostalgia is strong with this one. Oh boy, what are we putting on here? It's not as... The fuck is that noise? The floral is strong with this. This is a very far out wallpaper, if I do say so myself, which I do. That is awesome paper, Seamus. Seamus is clearly a 70s child. I need more. I need more! There's like ghostly sounds coming from the attic. Maybe it really is haunted. Maybe the people were right about the ghosts. Maybe we do need a Phasmo crew in here. Maybe this really is actually Grafton. Never know. You never know. Call the Ghostbusters. Now there'd be a collab. Ghostbusters. Okay, and then we needed mirrors. So I guess on this wall. 1. Oh, I can't rotate these. 2. And 3. Sure. They all have the same, like, distant look in them. You were born in 67, that's true. Okay. Okay, we've got, like, a weird little 70s bedroom. Time to sell all of the shit. Goodbye, curtains. Goodbye, toys and dilapidated furniture. What else do I have to sell? The light? The light. Goodbye. Not that yet. We have stains to clean. Spritzy. Spritzy. Scrubby scrub scrub. Goodbye, stains. Where's the last stain? Oh, over there. Spritz. Gone. Goodbye. Okay. So flooring. We've got a theme on the flooring here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I actually really like this flooring. I would like it more if it was darker, I think. I'm a really big fan of dark flooring for the most part, personally. I like dark flooring to anchor, and then I can have, like, light or dark walls. It just works to me. That's some wallpaper. That is some wallpaper. I was born late 70s, so Dova is more of an 80s child. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, Dova. I was born 89, so right at the tail end of the 80s. So I, like, growing up, I'm absolutely a 90s child. But my cousins that I grew up with and were babysat by were children of the 80s. So, I am an odd eclectic mix. Big hair, big clothes, jelly shoes. Yeah. Emphasis on the big hair. Emphasis on the big hair. 1. And then it should be this here. 2. Excellent. Are they not centered? They're not. Kindly, actually be centered over the thing. There we go. Oh, but now you're higher than the other one. Wait. Weird, but okay, now we got them fixed. Beautiful big hair that men wore with pride. Yes. Hairbands from the 80s were so good. What was your favorite hairband? Graduated high school in 85. I lived that. Big hair, shoulder pads, and the best music ever. Yeah, what was your favorite hairband, you guys? If you had one. My favorite hairband was Poison. Still is Poison. Ooh, where do we want to put the bed? Right under the... No, that's crowded if we put it there. Can it fit here? Maybe. Van Halen, Def Leppard, yeah. Yeah, those were good bands too. The 80s really did have some of the best music. Like, no lie. I also love... I don't think Alice Cooper counts as a hair band, but I loved Alice Cooper. I think Meatloaf is more the 70s than the 80s, but I could be wrong. But I love me some Meatloaf. Still love Meatloaf. Even though I'm very much a metalhead at this point, like, these bands live on in infamy. Infamy. David Lee Roth was a god, yeah, but there was so much great music. Right? Alice is metal. Alice is metal? Really? I know Alice in Chains is metal, but Alice Cooper is? Really? You like one Meatloaf song? And Meatloaf was 80s? Which one is that, Dova? Which song? Get this light up in here, eh? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is center. I'm gonna guess that this is center, and then we're gonna take a look. It's not center. Okay, that line is what we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right in the middle of this. There we go. Now it's centered. I would do anything for love, but I wouldn't do that. That is a good song. We have a tradition in my mom's side of the family that when somebody gets married, and this happens at every wedding, every single wedding, the men line up on one side of the dance floor and the women line up on the other side, and God forbid you don't know the words, doesn't matter, get your ass up there. We turn on Paradise by the Dashboard Lights, and the men are literally screaming the lyrics out for the male vocal part, and then the women are screaming out the vocals for the female vocal part back at them, and it's just so good. And my cousin Kate is the only one who can do the entire baseball chorus part. She knows that song. It's so much fun. Every wedding. It is family tradition. Seamus has been ingrained with this. The first time it happened, I forget whose wedding it was that we were at. Seamus was like, I don't know if I want to go up. I was like, you don't have a choice. You do not have a choice. You are at this wedding. Get up there. You love that, right? It's so good. AC was right up there with Dio and Ozzy. Good to know. Good to know. So I have been a metalhead since I was a kid. I just didn't realize it. Oh, the rug. The rug is gonna be over here instead of under the bed, which is fine. That's fine. Oh, we have like a cute armchair and stuff. A little seating area, yes. How about a little table? Does it work either way? It does not. But it kind of, like, the fact that it curves, it, like, tucks in with the chair. How cute. We've got a plant. The plant can sit here. Oh, that's adorable. What's in here? Just shelving. Just shelving. Very good. R.I.P. Ozzy, right? It's smoking. You love that? This is Dova's house right here, you guys. Dova wants this mid-century modern ASAP. Oop, I blocked myself out of this room. Well, I'm definitely hearing shit from the attic. Alice Cooper is harder than a lot of metal from the era, like Twisted Sister. Twisted Sister was so good too, though. Guess that's all garbage. That... Oh. 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 We got a safe. We're gonna crack that safe. Sell. Oh my god, this shit's floating. Hello, garbage? Do physics not apply to you? What is this? The Time Machine by H.G. Wells? There are really 4 dimensions, 3 of which we call the 3 planes of space, and a 4th time, a novel by H.G. Wells. Is that a real book? Is that a real book? Is the Time Machine a real book? We need to check. Like, are they referencing actual stuff? Because that'd be wild. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. It is a real book and a film from both the 60s and 2002, apparently. It is. That's so cool. Which means that this one this trash is in my way. Like, excuse me, garbage. I need to go over here to read the book. This is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. I recognize that last name. I've always loved you, and when you love someone, you love the whole person just as he or she is, and not as you would like them to be. A novel by Leo Tolstoy, Blue Jay Books. This has to be real too, because Blue Jay Books is an actual thing. I bet if you could really zoom in, that's the actual ISBN on there. How cool! It's a classic. Never read it. Never read it. But I love those, like, little Easter eggy type things where they're putting actual things that they legally are allowed to into the game. Like, that's so nifty, and it adds such a good touch. Sell, sell, sell. Sell it all. Get it out of here. There's probably a light that I have to sell. Yep, there's that. And I'm missing one other thing to sell. Where is it? Oh. Oh, okay, bye. Anna Karenina Tolstoy also wrote War and Peace. Oh, that's why I recognize the name. I've never read it, but I've heard of War and Peace. Oop, there's a piece of garbage. Excellente. Okay, finished. Well, we know where the flooring is. We're gonna be buying more of that. H.G. Wells was an inspiration for Lovecraft. Dova's a fan of the Cthulhu lore. Oh, I'm not surprised, Dova. Cthulhu lore sounds like it's right up your alley. Oop. Well, I guess we have to buy more, eh? Sounds like it'd be right up your alley. So wait. We didn't have to change the floor. No. Do we leave the floor out there in that state? Or do we change it because we can? What do you think, you guys? Do we make that floor match what we're putting down in here out in the hallway? Or do we leave it as is? The safe? It's still in there. I'm assuming that we're going to be putting some sort of different door on there. Usually when we delete doorways, it's because we're gonna be putting something else in place of it. We just haven't yet. Leave it. It's vintage. Okay. Okay, we've got to put an accent wall in here. Do we want more of the oranges or do we want the geometric? I feel like we go geometric. Because we have the oranges downstairs, and it would be kind of awkward to have a room that's not the kitchen that matches the kitchen. And since this is a smaller wall, the geometric shouldn't be as overwhelming. Oh, I'm out of finish. Give me more wallpaper. I need it. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what else do I need to finish? What other surfaces? Did I miss a spot? Yeah, you could say I missed a spot. There we go. There we go. No zebra! Oh my gosh. Maybe if we have another bad bedroom, Seamus, I'll give you zebra stripes there. But holy crap. You and the zebra stripes. There we go. Yep, there it is. Put a bifold door on it. Very good. All right, we've got curtains. We need 3 of those. I bet the tall one goes here. Which is just so weird. Like, sure. Sure. We need 3 of these. So clearly one of them goes here. And one of them is gonna go here. But are you trying to tell me one of them goes over the door? I guess so. I guess. It's just so weird. It's like you can't open the damn door. Alright, hang on. This one has to be bigger. This one has to come out to match into these. Yeah, because now I can get out here and clean this. Yeah, we can go with that. We can go with that. Seamus is... I'll give him this. Seamus is determined. I am assuming that this is meant to be the study area, so we'll put the desk back in here. Oh, it has its own... Oh, I didn't have to sell that. So that can get turned on. And then, where's the office chair? There's the office chair. We'll put it cockeye. I almost never put things cockeye. We'll put it cockeye. Little light. Anything else? The shelves probably should be back here. One. Oh, there is a window in here. I could do like no window curtain there and put it in here, I suppose. Nah, I've already got that figured out. Okay, a bed. Do I want the bed close to the door? Yeah. We'll do the bed close to the door with its beautiful 70s nightstands. We've got another rug that I'm actually going to put over here for the chair, which can have its little table. Oh, we've got a ceiling lamp. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it goes on this one. There's no way that's centered. We're calling that good enough. Because that looks like a pain in the ass to try and center completely in the room. Not gonna lie. You're moving into this room now? That was meant to be... It's not meant to be the zebra sanctuary, Seamus. No. No. It's not. A light. A light. Oh, a mirror. This can go here. There's no dresser in here. And this, like... There's just a safe, which we should probably try that what was it, 1996? Was it 96? On there. Because I bet that opens it. And we are still missing a key. These can go on this wall. Just to give it some interest. Excellent. I demand zebra stripes. If not, then we must have fetish. There's no fetish furniture in this game. Okay. Use. 1996. Unlock! Oh, we got the key. We got the key. We got the key. We can go upstairs. We can go to the attic now. But there's still at least one room. No, we did that room. Scratch that. There's 2 rooms to be done down here. So we'll go to the attic in a minute. Those are perfection. You love these rooms, Dova? Whoops. I forgot to switch that back to selling. Disgusting. This room is disgusting. Look at how stiff that towel was. You know it was used for nefarious purposes if it's that stiff. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What else is there to sell? What did I miss? The toothbrush. I heard you laugh, Seamus. Yeah, I'll snag that stuff from I don't know where. Other room, I guess. Oh, nothing to scrub, but definitely things to tile. Oh, it's that yellow tile again. Alrighty then. I figured we were only gonna have 1 bathroom and we're done with that, but I was wrong. The birds. Everyone had those in the giant fork and spoon. I do remember my great-grandmother having the birds. I don't remember a fork and spoon ever in anybody's house. I think my grandma on my mom's side may have also had the birds. Ooh, we're putting a hot tub in up here. Oh, it's not a bathroom. Well, clearly you need the hot tub with the view out the windows. Oh, it is a bathroom. How weird. How weird. Okay. Here? 1, 2, 3. No, middle. Middle, and we'll line it up with that. Turn it on. Turn it on. 2 of these. No, that won't work. I guess right in the beginning. Yeah. Put your stuff. Oh my gosh, Dova committed a crime. Everybody be shocked. Nobody is shocked. Dova eats everybody in here. Giant wooden fork and spoon on the wall, usually dining room or kitchen. Yep. That is one we did not have, and I would remember that. I would definitely remember that. Sink. Mirror. Toilet. Because everybody needs to take a shit now and then. Cute. Cute. Okay, the bathroom's done. What are we doing with this room? Are we turning it into a bedroom? If we turn this into a bedroom, I'll make it the zebra paradise for Seamus. Hello, flooring, my old friend. I've come to lay you down again. Every time I turn around, it's you I see. I'm aware that my singing is terrible. That looks less like a bathroom and more like a locker room now. Kind of. Oh, we are making it a bedroom. All right, Seamus. All right. All right, I will can I even change it from the geometric? Change style. I can. I just have to go about it in a roundabout way. No, I can't. I cannot change it to zebra stripes. My apologies, Seamus. The game literally will not let me make this zebra stripes. Seamus volunteers free flooring. He would love it if you'd step on him. I mean, what? I'm sorry, Seamus. It won't allow me to make this zebra stripes. This particular wallpaper is as it is. It's not my choice. I would make it zebra for you if it would let me, but it won't complete the mission if I do that. Blame House Flipper. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This. That is centered that way. Now, what about the... Oh, that's not centered that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now it's centered. I love that it has the grid, but sometimes it can be so hard to use. Now I want you to Andy Warhol the place and make everything... No! No, 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 no. That, Nope. Sam's OCD says no. Sam's OCD says no! Well, really, the only place that this is gonna fit is either against the wall this way... Or, yeah, it's got to be against the wall under the window. Nope, it's got to be the other way because it's going to be in the way of the door. Like that. It's the only place it fits. A wardrobe. How about at the end of the bed? Perfect. This is a very small room. Like, this is... Sorry, we had one too many kids. The condom broke. And this closet is now your bedroom. More birds! Excellent. Well, what say we go to the attic, eh? That's amazing. Weirdly, that bedroom is like 8, but it is really small. Did you see the meme going around where a photo of the Leaning Tower of Pisa was hung on a wall such that the tower was vertical? I think it was captioned OCD Oh my god. Yeah, that would be. This is where the noise has been coming from. We can collect it! Are those voices of ghosts who haunt this house? Eesh! Is someone trying to scare me away? I don't know. Ooh, can I sit? Yes. Perfect. Had a nice little sit down for a moment. All right. I got things to sell. And a lot of trash to clean. Holy shit balls. Can I even get over here to sell everything? May have to train the clash. Clean the trash first. No, maybe not. Nope, never mind. Okay, garbage collection. Garbage collection. Oh. That got full. I'll deal with it after. Garbage collection. Can I open that? We cannot. Reel to reel is 19. It is 1975. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Seamus. Oh. I'm very good at throwing bags down stairs. Not so much in the trash cans as we witnessed. Okay, spritzy spritzy. Goodbye, stains. Get off my floor. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub-a-dub-dub. I guess we're just cleaning the attic. I really like that we have the attic stairs now. That makes me so happy. It's like those little touches that just make all the difference. We're not done, though. How many rooms? We're missing 2 rooms. Where did I miss rooms? Where did I miss rooms, you guys? Oh, the garbage is in the way. Oh, don't clean the garbage. The garbage is dirty. There we go. The garbage is yucky. Oh, not again. Oh, not again. Oh, God. No, please. Please, just get in there. Oh, you're right there. You're right there, you son of a bitch. Just... Oh, come on. This is bullshit. Be a backstop. No, don't get caught. I swear to God. I'm not normally this bad at throwing away the garbage. It's right there. Just, like, go in. Listen, I don't want the garbage in my pictures, you piece of crap. Literally. Okay, that won't work. Throw it in the ocean, it won't go across the street. There we go. And then because I've got to throw this out, and then I've got to figure out what rooms I missed. Whew! Okay. What rooms have I missed? We did that room. I wish... So one of the things that I wish it did... that it used to do in House Flipper 1 was you had like a mini map, and the mini map would show you where you hadn't been, and I wish we had that. Instead, I've got to just look for like exclamation points of things. Was there an outside that I missed up here, maybe? Okay, not in there. Oh, okay, I missed this one. I missed this one. Where's the garbage? Oh, that's a lot of garbage. Yeah, I guess this is a little dirty. Needs a little scrub-a-dub-dubbing. Some TLC. There indeed is another outside space, Seamus. Yup. Scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, scrub-a-dub-dub. We're gonna be replacing this because that looks like shit. I can tell you already. All of this is getting replaced, but I think I have to scrub it first. Maybe not, but we're going to. Scrubby, scrubby, scrub, scrub, scrubby. Da 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 da. Excellent. Anything up there? Doesn't look like it. Spritz, spritz, spritz. Yeah, get clean. Get clean, motherfucker. Parents to their children secretly in their heads every night at bath time. 100%. That's what they're saying in their heads. Get clean, motherfucker. 6 more? I bet there's like 2 and 4, potentially. 3 and 3. Wait, where's... Oh, up there. Okay, all clean. Definitely, we were using this. One of these is part of what I repaired. And it's this one. It's this one because it's at the front of the house. And we were using the horizontal. Because it's got a matchy-matchy. It's got a matchy-matchy. Yeah, maybe one of these days soon we'll do another a house flipper day where we can purchase one of these properties for ourselves to redo as we want and then sell it. You know? And it can be chat input with what goes on, and then Seamus can have his friggin' zebra room. Yes, yeah. Just gonna buy Seamus House Flipper 2 and let him build his own damn zebra room. That's what you're getting for Christmas, Seamus, is House Flipper 2. Do it yourself. Did I miss something? Oh, I have to buy a light. That makes sense. Sell that. Buy ye old lamp. To go by the door. I have 81,000 points to redeem. How many for Plushie House? I don't know if we can do Plushie House plush restraints. Sell that. Did I get all the rooms? No, there's one room left. What room did I miss? We have to get all of the rooms. Just gonna sell those. There's got to be another outside space that I missed. Definitely not out of there. Was there one off of here? There is. There is. Oh, that's not a fall hazard or anything. Whee! Good thing there's no fall damage in this game. Good thing there's no fall damage. Did I actually close the door? I did. Okay, back up. Wait, was this the one I just did? This was the one I just did. Whoops, wrong room. Wrong bedroom. This room. Right over. Just right off the edge. Away I go. Garbage. Garbage. Okay, and we have some stains to remove from somewhere. Just one stain. Where the fuck is this stain? Oh, it's way over here. Didn't even notice. Okay. And surfaces. I guess I could have... Oh, well. Oops. Give me that back. I didn't actually put it where I could leave it. And sell that. And then... Okay. This to there and there to there. Lovely. We have 100%ed. All done. All done. Big old check mark. No, we're gonna take the well, no, I guess it's not really expedient way down. Close the doors. There's the stairs. And it really is a cute little compact house. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look at the little balloons in the air. The hot air balloons. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Finish it. We're gonna earn $122,283. If a nerdy girl named Velma buys it, you're moving in too. It is really satisfying hearing the floor click into place, isn't it? We get the before and afters. Looks so good. Will you snooze that ad, Seamus, please? I really like this kitchen. I have to admit, it did look nice. Thank you. Jinkies, right? We'll save these photos and continue. Job finished! I'm done. I found a hidden compartment you might have missed. Must have been left by my father. And also, are you sure the house isn't haunted? Those old rumors again? It's nonsense. Why would a ghost haunt our family? We never believed in such cheap gossip, and you shouldn't either. Well, my apologies. My apologies. That was good. That was a good house. So how much does it cost? Now there's a question. Oh, there's so many jobs for us to do. How much does that one cost? Was it this one that we just did? No, it would be in this, in the cove. Okay, that's the Scooby-Doo. $839,000. That doesn't even look like the same building. Just show me the pictures. Like, what? No, that can't be the same building, is it? I guess it is. It's wild how they use the same building and they do something totally different for it for when you... It's House on the Beach. When you go to redo it. Okay, well... We can't afford that, so we're not redoing that building anytime soon. Oh my goodness, but you guys, considering the size of that house, I have a feeling the rest of them are going to be really big like that as well. And we've got, technically, I've only got an hour left of stream. So rather than run ads and do all of that, I'm just going to save it. And we're going to come back over here. And I'm going to find us a raid target an hour early. I know Dova is baked. Nothing wrong with being baked, Dova. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to find us a raid target. That way nobody ends up getting stuck in ads beforehand or whatnot. Yes, I'm glad that you guys enjoy these streams. Because I do genuinely enjoy... Oh, we did lose some stuff to rendering and encoding lag at some point. Okay, that's interesting. I'll need to keep an eye on that. I do enjoy sharing this stuff with you guys. You never know, right? You never know until you try it what people are going to enjoy. So I would love it if you would stick around for the raid. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to the people who get the raid. Let me see who's... Oh, wait. I know where we're going. Somebody already went there that I was lurking in. I know where we're going. We're gonna go say hello to L&D, aka Lesbian Next Door. She is currently doing L&D After Dark. So normally she's a much more like family-friendly streamer. She doesn't swear as much. But as far as I'm aware, she's having an adult beverage. And she has Wikipedia open for the most creative swears she can find. let's go say hello to L&D. She is absolutely lovely. I really enjoy lurking in her streams during the morning. That's usually where I am to just like have as my background while I'm getting stuff done. I think you'll really enjoy her as well. She is one of the advisors for EBGG, which is a stream team that I am on. So let's go say hello. If you're not already, get in your Discord. Get your booty in there. It's where my schedule always is. It's where you get notifications for new YouTube videos if you want. We chat and hang out. And there's been some really good discussion in there lately. So highly recommend getting in the Discord. Socials for if you want to check them out. I have gotten lax on putting short form content up again. Shame on me. But a brand new video went up tonight for new nail art on the nail art YouTube. So definitely check it out. Let's go say hello to Lesbian Next Door, aka L&D. If you are subscribed, that first raid message with the mandalas is for you. If you're not subscribed, then get that second one with the heart, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, whether you lurked, followed, resubscribed, new subscribed, chatted. Just, we're generally an awesome human being. Like, you chose to be here. You chose to support, and I appreciate you for that, because there are so many people out there on Twitch, so many people out there on YouTube, on other platforms, and you chose to come here and support me tonight, and that means a lot to me. Now let's bring that love over to L&D, and I will see you guys on Sunday for nail art, and in the meantime, make sure you take a moment to practice some self-care. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you, because you matter, friends. Have a great night. Bye!